I'm live. I'm waiting for people to come on. So today's what the title says: Trump and Tekashi 69. So what's up? I'm waiting for some people. What's up, Brandon? You always first. Raleigh, Durham, checking in. 1 2 1 2. Waiting for more people to come in. Look what I got. Remember, you guys, when I think it's the guy's name is ARL. He sent me the $50 in Cash App. And he told me to buy something from Hellcat. I got it today. Just waiting for more people to come on. Because I like hats, right? So I gotta get more hats. So today is about Tekinashi 69 and Donald Trump's impeachment. Anything else you guys want to talk about? Or does someone want to stick on those topics? Well, it's good, Angel Pagan. You know there's a representative in Puerto Rico named Angel Pagan. Also the baseball player Angel Pagan. Raleigh in the house. 2 from Raleigh, North Carolina, huh? I was gonna go get a house in Fayetteville, but they told me not to. Of course, Boricua. Bayamon, baby, Bayamon. Yeah, but actually, I don't know. Have you ever been when you were a kid? Well, I don't know how old you are, but when I was a kid, and you ask a Puerto Rican in New York, yo, where you from? Oh, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican. They're like, yo, what part of Puerto Rico you from? I'm like San Juan. Everybody you met is from San Juan. That's all you know is San Juan. That's all they know is San Juan. Nigga, I know you. I know San Juan is the capital, but where you from? Where your mom's from? Where your dad's from? All right, guys. On this Saturday. One person left. Well, anyways, I'm not gonna wait that long. So the other day, AR sent me $50 through Cash App, right? And I told him, he said, "Yo, get yourself something from Hellcat." So I did. So I went to Amazon that day, and they got here today, earlier on today. Look, so I'm going to put it on. Oh, we don't have this, right? Does we have a Hellcat hat? No, I don't need a car. Look at that. Hellcat. Just for you OnlyFans. They say I'm a hater. I don't want to hate. I don't think how to look. The Hellcat. Zoe. I should have put right here, Omi. Queen's finest, Omi. He hasn't said anything yet. Yesterday, I heard that he put a disclaimer on his webpage, on his YouTube page, that if anyone wants to talk about him, that he was going to, for defamation of character, that he was going to sue. And thank you, Brandon. But I should have put I should have put Omi here, right? Or I should get a red mark and put Omi. And he put that anyone that slander his name and blah blah blah, he's going to sue. So I said, I put because I didn't see it, so I just put what I thought about it. And he can't do anything about suing for slandering because he was the one that opened the door. Like I said in my video, if I open the door, if I could, but I'm not there, Brand. I'm Queens. Plus he's too fat. If he would have opened the door and if he wouldn't have said, I did the FBI raid, blah blah blah, and then that's totally something different. But if I would have said, Omi's fake, Omi is a liar, if I would have said that first, and then he could have sued me because I'm the one that started. I'm starting rumors, and even if they are true, and I know they're ill, and they are, even though I know it's true, but it's going to cause him any ill harm or injury, or it's going to lose something monetary, then that's my fault. Then yeah, I could get sued. But as far as him doing it, that he started it, and he started the rumors about the FBI, and then I'm going off his feed, and that's on him because he opened up himself to a can of worms. He opened up a can of worms actually, but that's what he did. So anyway, yo, what you got? Look at that. I still got that. But it says Hellcat. You see. So what do you guys think about Tekashi 69? Snitch is not snitch. Is he a snitch? What do you guys think? Is he a snitch and why? And please don't give me this shit about, oh man, snitches get stitches, man. Oh, I know, Queens, because Rodney made a video earlier on yesterday. I saw that video where he said that he was going to sue people because some of Omi's people had put down that he was a child molester or something like that, or something like that. Because in the bottom of his video it says something about child molester. And I saw a video where Omi was the one that started that. Oh, what did this guy Rodney? He's talking about. He's a sex offender. He never said child. He never said Omi never said child molester, but he said he's a sex offender. And I guess a lot of people fed into that. And before you quote, because I saw the video Rodney. I saw the sex offender video that someone else made, and I was gonna put something because I was gonna do something about MCA because Rodney's with MCA. And I was gonna do a video on Rodney, but then when I Googled Rodney and I saw a guy making two videos, then they didn't look legit videos, and they said that he was a sex offender. Then I wasn't gonna go on that based on that video. I needed proof, so I went into. He lives in Kissimmee, so Osceola County Sex Offender Registry. He's not there. He's not in the Orange County, Orlando. He's not there, so I'm not gonna put something that I cannot verify. Everything that I said about Omi's, it's an opinion. It's an I think this is fake. I think this is this, but it's just an opinion. And then you Pagan, he's a snitch, but what did anybody expect? Well, you gotta think about it this way. And you throw out and are you gonna snitch? Are you gonna get what you these are the kids that I don't know if you grew up with them or something like that, but these are guys that you're probably not gonna see the rest of your life. Are you willing to risk 37 years of your life? Well, he was gonna do more because the minimum for his charge, just the minimum was 37 years. So, but think about it. Are you going to risk 37 years of your life? I know, Aquana. It's not slander. And even if it wasn't fake, and it's true, but I'm still giving my opinion. He started it first, and that's why a lot of people don't. There's no precedent in any law, which is a civil case. There's no precedent in any law that says that if the person started the rumor, you could feed off of that. No, a lot of famous people sue, and when they sue, it's settled out of court. It basically never goes to court because the choir has money. Everybody has. All those people have money, right? So for me to say that Omi's this, Omi's that, I can't do that because I don't know. But I can tell you what I think because he opened up that he opened up that story. So I'm feeding off what he said. So if he got caught in his own lies, he should have done a little bit. He should have done a little bit of his homework before he started that, and then he wouldn't be caught in all this. Because yesterday, when he put up the disclaimer, I heard that he was getting backlash by his subscribers. That he's fake, he's a liar, and blah 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 this, and he took it out. I would take 69 over Omi. I don't know, man. But it is ratchet, right? You do some shit with your homeboys. You all use in cahoots, and then at the end of the day, you're gonna snitch because you want out. Yo, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime, bro. It has nothing to do with snitching. It has something to do with if you're gonna do the fuck. If you're not gonna rob a bank, and I rob it with you, don't come and don't come later on and say, "Oh, I was my idea." It was not motherfucker. You robbed that shit with me. We're both doing the same time. We're both doing the same thing. It's different if you're outside just watching the door. That's totally different. But if we're both inside with guns or whatever the case may be, and we're both doing the same thing, we both gotta do the same time. And you snitch on me. If you snitch on me, you make sure that your ass take care of me while I'm in jail. But if I get 20 years, when I come out, I'm coming out with a baseball bat. And a lot of people, look, I was taking a screenshot. I took a screenshot the other day, and this is where he goes live. This is where he makes his money at too. He gets his super chat. Look at that right there. Look at that. Someone gave $100, $10, $4.99, $10. Right there, in a matter of 30 seconds, he made 110, 30 bucks, $125. Which I don't see. This is the thing that you guys, all you guys that are saying that I'm a hater. I don't mind only. I don't mind doing what he's doing. He's doing his hustle. That's all cool. He's doing his IPTV. That's all cool. You know, I don't mind that because you gotta do your game, right? You gotta make money somehow. And I promote. I don't promote, but I've given. In my videos I put Cody down. I put APKs down because cable is expensive. You pay $80 for cable. You pay $80 for cable. You're getting shitty review. I mean, you're getting shitty reruns. You're getting the same program over and over again. So the IPTV thing, it's not a bad thing to have if you want to spend $20, $30 a month. I'm not knocking him for that. I'm not knocking him for him making his video or for him having his cars or supposedly cars. Those, I think those aren't his either. But what got me angry was that he lied. So you just wait. You can buy his merch, or you can get more views. And you did that. That's deception. And you don't do that. You already have a fan base. You don't need to deceive them. Go ahead, BM Network. Ask away. There's no saying ask no questions. I tell you no lies. I gotta share you, bro. Right here, owe me. And that's my only thing with him. It's this lie. Cause yo, if you have the mouth for for gab, and you can sell Eskimo, you can sell ice cube to an Eskimo. Go find ahead. You got a hustle. You gotta make your hustle. I'm not against that. I'm against his lies. That's what I'm against. You know, okay. BM Network asking me, did you see his life last night when he said he was flying out and someone asked him, "Oh, me on the run," and he didn't know what to say. No, I didn't see him because, like I said, I don't follow Omi. I only go to Omi when you guys tell me, "Oh, Omi's on here," so I want to see what he says. So I know he talks a lot about um um well rat. He talks a lot about because well rat's another one. He's cool. Um, and well rat send him something. He put something up on well rat. Well rat put something out on Omi, and Omi send him a message. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna sue you. Blah, blah, blah. So he took it off, but and he put it back on. So he can't do anything. What's up, priceless channel? Well, I don't know what you're talking about, so I can't say suspicious. But if you say suspicious, you already saw the channel, so you have more of an input. Then I guess it's suspicious. I don't know. The guy's a flake. He talks about motivation. He talks about all this and all that. You want to motivate kids? You don't tell them that you made your money through IPTV. From what I was told, it was bitcoins. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what I was told. That he did not do anything. The one person who could clarify all this, um, through his who's behind it and what happened, not to the not the FBI raid. It's for the IPTV and stuff like that. Is Dexter. Did I take that live down? Which one? The one I don't know what you're talking about. Which live? SPSRT Hellcat. Yo, so Angel Pagan. So how is Raleigh? How's the weather out there, man? I'm gonna go out there in a few months, so like a month or two. I'm going to North Carolina. So if you want to inspire people, you don't inspire them by saying that how you got some money illegally. No, I didn't. Omi was on live. I don't know what time it was. I was 9 or 10 o'clock at night, something like that. And he was yapping, 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 yapping. But he didn't. But he didn't do it. But the live that I saw from him, it was on Instagram. He's not doing live YouTube. He's not even going on. He's not going that much on YouTube. You know, a lot of people talking about the raid, but raid never happened, man. That raid never happened. What happened to the 19th? When oh 60s? That's nice, man. Today here is 30 something. Yesterday was 30 something. It gets cold at night. I was just outside with my shorts, and it's 30 degrees. And what you call it? And when he said, first of all, I want to go back in a chat in a what you call it, in this first video that he did, or one of the videos that he did, he said, "Oh, they didn't take my jewelry because I told them you don't have a body warrant." And people, there is no such thing as a body warrant. If I show you if this is my warrant, and it says here, I need change, the 18-inch gold change that says RR on it, aka reloaded. If it's on your body, I'm taking it because that's the warrant says. If it's on your ankle, you gotta take it off. That there's no such thing in court as a body warrant. A body warrant, what it means is that um, a judge put a warrant out for your arrest because you didn't show up in court. And a body means a body, right? And a warrant could be any various of warrant, search warrant, any warrant that there is. There are various warrants, and that's a body of warrants. When there's two or more, it's considered a body, or it's considered a part of something. So a body of warrants could be a search warrant, a bench warrant, because it's a part of something. Hand me down, New York City. Thank me later for what? Oh yeah. Hold on, guys. Yo, what up? I'm alright. What's up? Listen, let me call you back. I'm doing a live stream on YouTube. All right, there you go. Yeah, bench warrant is the same thing as a warrant. Yeah, but there are certain it's a warrant. It's in the body of a warrant. Yes, it is a warrant, but it's a specific warrant. Warrant, it depends on warrant. It could be a warrant to have a cold drink. That means you want something and you need something. I warrant this. I warrant that. Or there's a warrant out for your records. There's synonymous, and they spell the same, but they have different meanings. And so warrant is a warrant, but if you have search warrant, you have an arrest warrant. Depends on what kind of warrant you have, but it's still a body of a warrant. And when he said he don't have a body warrant, he meant that the judge, there was an actual specific warrant that says you could remove this from Omi's body or Bill Carrasquillo's body. No, there's no such thing. That does not exist. What's up, Big J Morales? That's my wife's last name, Morales. We're trying to find her lost relatives. She never met her. Her dad passed away. My wife's from La Perla, bro. Worse than the South Bronx. Well, it was worse than the South Bronx. It was worse than Philly. It was real bad. Now it's kind of cool, though. But you still can go around and fuck around. Peter Griffin. A girl replied to a comment made on ice cream. She asked, "Who is he scamming?" I said, "I'll tell you after the federal case is over." But that's the whole thing. There is no case. There is no case. Trust me, there's no case at all. People gotta stop saying there's a case. There's no case. There's no case. Yo, it's no case, bro. If there was a case, trust me, you don't get raided by the feds and go. You don't get raided by the feds and go on YouTube and talk about it. That just doesn't happen. Your lawyer is gonna tell you, do not do it. I wouldn't tell if I was a lawyer, I wouldn't tell my client, don't do it, because you could say something that might incriminate you. That's it. You're fucked. By him saying that he did IPTVs and blah blah blah. He's incriminated himself, but they're not gonna. The feds don't give a shit about copyright infringement. They do because I mean they don't, but it's the big companies that are putting pressure on them. But it's basically nothing. It's the money laundering and all that kind of stuff, and they just gonna come on him now. He owns two houses. He owns two houses in New Jersey. I showed you in the other video the house that he owned that he bought in August. When he did it when he did his video that they rated him, he said they only rated the one that he does is the one he has all the cars. Why didn't he mention the other one, the one that he did the video with the FBI prank? Why didn't he do that? Yeah, I know him. I'm having down in New York City. He tried it before. Yeah, when he was Target 1080p. There, Target 1080p. He talked about Solo Man, which Solo Man's another scam artist. That's another guy. So all you people that think that I'm playing, that I'm a fake, whatever. Solo Man did the same shit, but he did another scam. He did a GoFund page me, and I went after Solo Man. Solo Man had a million. Solo Man had a million subscribers, and I had Solo Man demonetized. I had Solo not only me or other people too, but I was the one that started it because he lied about it getting GoFundMe me, and he got demonetized. YouTube flagged him, and then he just went on. He did Shock TV or Shack TV. He opened up his own IPTV. Michael Kennedy owns the white cars. There you go. Someone owned them because none of them had plates. We have a VIP thing here in where I live at. You take out the cars, same thing. But they're not going to give you plates for you to go drive them around. He knows somebody, so they loan it to him. Yeah, I know Aqua Clark. Aqua Clark. Yeah, Aquana. A warrant, it has to be specific. You could have a warrant that say it just could be a look warrant, meaning that you could look, or a look search. You can look, but you can't touch anything. They say, okay, we'll give you a warrant, and you can search the closet. That's it. That's all you can search because that's what the warrant says. But if the warrant says that you could search everything in the house, you can take everything in the house, but they have to be specific. But what they're gonna take, that's something different. But there's that. What I'm trying to say is that I know what a warrant is, but apparently he doesn't know about it. He's trying to say a body warrant as the judge that there's a specific warrant that I have remove King Geo's watch. No, that doesn't exist. Yeah, I know. Yo, don't listen to that Humberto, man. Humberto's always doing something stupid. That's why I don't put his messages here. John Paterno. He said when he was at 1080 that he was rated two. Come on, when he if he was rated with 1080, why Solo Man didn't get rated? Because Solo Man was with him. I think Dexter was with him. I think I'm not sure. I don't know. Kids will believe anything, of course. Don't you see? If you look at his live chats, you see people. Yo, I got an idea, man. Yo, homie, let me go with you. Yo, homie, yo, I go fly out there. He got these kids hooked, not knowing that things that are easy to you are not worth doing. Anything that you sacrifice your body, that you sacrifice yourself for to work for it, that's worth doing. I mean, that's worth it. Umberto, if you've been nice, I wouldn't call you out. Your remarks are sarcastic. Like you said earlier on, everybody went to law school. No, I went to law school. I don't know about you. You guys keep asking me, well, you keep asking me, the other guy keep asking me to show you my paper. I don't have to show you anything. I'm not here to prove anything to anybody. If you know who I am or you know about me, you just Google me. Google my school. Oh man, he has, of course, karma's like that, bro. Karma bites you in the ass, of course. The Bible says you reap what you sow. You sow good things, and good things will come to you. You sow bad things will come to you. I know that's an experience because when when I did something wrong in my life and I didn't get caught, because I'm not gonna say I'm an angel, I wasn't. And when I got arrested and I got in jail for some shit that I didn't fucking do, And then I'm like, damn, man, I didn't do this, man, blah, blah, blah. And then but I did that before. So that equals to this. So you know what? I'm going to take it for what it is. And I don't question it. And I just do my time. David Alfred, what's up? King, how you been? He wrong for what he doing, taking people money. Of course he is. In the way that he's doing it. If he did it the other way around, like I said, doing his IPTV, but that's between him and because I would service. I'm paying $30 a month, right? Instead of $80 where other companies charge you compared to his 30, and he gives you everything. Yeah, the Fed's not gonna go after me because I'm using it. No, there'll be too many people for the Fed to go after. I know. Put it this way. This is how it works. FBI warrant. FBI warrant. You open up the door. This is the FBI. We have a warrant to search your house. Boom. There goes your warrant. He gives you or she gives you the warrant right then and then. You read it. The first thing you do, just call your lawyer. Or so if someone doesn't know, they call their husband or their wife or whoever is closer to them. But someone who's been in the business, the first thing you do is you call your lawyer. And listen, the cops are here, the FBI is here. They're searching my house. What do I do? Don't do anything. Let them do what they gotta do. Just leave the warrant there, and I'll take care of it. Do not go on YouTube if the lawyer knows that you're a YouTuber. Do not go on YouTube. Don't say nothing on YouTube. Do not say anything about the case at all. Let me see what's going on, and you keep your mouth shut. And then once your lawyer has evaluated and seen the warrant, and it's okay, fine, blah 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 blah. So then say, okay, then you go on YouTube and you say, listen, you say to your subscriber, listen, I'm going to be on YouTube for a while. There are circumstances beyond my control, but I can't talk about, I can't go into specifics right now. But I'm still be making my some of my YouTubes. I'm still be making some of my videos, but there are certain things that I cannot talk about. And us people that we know, we either will ask or we'll assume what's going on. Oh, friendly, friendly, friendly. I didn't talk about Omi anyway. I started talking about Takashi in '69 and Trump, the Trump impeach. If they want to talk about Omi, I want to talk about Omi. Nothing wrong with that. And people that keep saying that he's going to sue, he can't sue. Okay, because he started this. You can't sue something that you started. If I would have started, until last time I'm gonna repeat this myself because I don't like dumb people. If I started this and I started a trend, or if I started talking about Omi, and then that's something different, then he could sue me because I'm slandering him. I'm slandering him. But he said the FBI raided him. So the minute that he said the FBI raided him, he opened up the door to opinions. He opened up the door to remarks, whether they're good or bad. He's got to take them. Now, as long as they're not threatening opinions, then you could say whatever you want to. But he started. He was the one that opened the door. So therefore, he's got to take the heat. As long as you're not threatening him, you're right. But if you started the rumor that Omi is a lie, that Omi is fake, even if it's true that he's fake, even if you have proof that he's fake, you're still slandering him. He can't sue, even if it's true. But this is not the case. The case is reverse. He was the one that started it. So he can't say anything. He can't say I'm gonna sue you because he started this. Well, so scratch you. He's okay, he clearly says that he's rich. And if you go and you say, well, you're not rich, he can't sue you. Oh, I can sue you because you say I'm not rich. No, you say that you're rich. I'm saying that you're not. Now, if you go and you say, oh, Omi's not rich, and Omi, that's something different. Gearbox, what are you talking about? You make no sense. There you go. I got Umberto watching my back, bro. Look, Gearbox Don or whoever, or you guys friendly, if you don't know anything about the law, before you come at me trying to justify yourself or justify Omi, I expect you to know something about the law. At least something. Google it. Google slander. Yesterday on my video, when I put slander, I put a whole list. Just Google it down. Just see what it says about slandering. And maybe you guys can learn something. Aquana, he he showed a list of cars with VIN numbers. Um, and then in the bottom he put down, or I didn't say he. Let me rephrase that. They put down. Someone put down Agent Murphy. I forgot her first name, Agent something Murphy. And if you Google that agent's name, the agent doesn't do IPTV. The agent's in a different division in the FBI. She was the one that took down Payday in Philadelphia. She took down on the mob. So hers more like RICO Act and money laundering. Not money laundering. All this is totally different. And she's not gonna put her name on you think she's gonna sit down and she's a highly decorated agent and she's gonna sit down and write down every car there? That's not her job, and that's not her department. Yeah, he said we're making her have depression. No, why? How am I gonna make you have depression? I I'll tell you this much: if he's depressed, he goes to your doctor. But if he wants to clear his name, he can he can get to me, and I'll ask him questions. But I won't ask him those questions that he thinks that I'm going to ask him. I'm going to ask him a legitimate question. Oh, he brought out the line his super. Oh, because he knows that people are looking at his plates. You see, if you're gonna make a video, you gotta make sure those number one. If when I put my car for sale, I change. I cover the plates. When you're gonna do when you're gonna do stuff like that, you cover your plates. You don't put your plates on because number one, if you're gonna come with a lie later on, and someone um it's very meticulous like I am and looks at that. Oh, let me go check that car. Let me go check that plate. Oh, but that plate don't matches. You gotta be careful in what you do. Friendly. Who said who been crying? Omi? Huh? If he's depressed, I doubt he's depressed. But just come with the truth. And there's nothing you can do now. Just back up. Yeah, there is no FBI raid. You don't even have to give an explanation. There never was an FBI raid. I had a breakdown. I just felt alone, and people understand. Don't say, don't say, don't say, I got raided and they took this, they took that. Far Rock, Omi has entered the chat. Well, let me talk to you, Omi, if you're in the chat. Maybe you clarify something. Not for me. To me, like I said, I don't care if he is right or wrong. It's just the deceitfulness of people giving. Because in a super chat, if I would have had a super chat, I charge too because you want to make money. That's the whole point is in life is to make money. No matter who you are, if you work at McDonald's, you're gonna pay you money. You're gonna make money. The life is to make money, pay your bills, blah blah blah. And if you do it the right way, cool. If you do the way he does it too with the IPTV, that's cool. But you're not scamming nobody. I mean, you're doing it illegally. You know, you're doing it illegally. But if you don't get caught, that's on you. His plan backfired. People are not believing. That's true. And now his fan base will give him at least 1,000 per live stream. That's true. Your gearbox, I do have a job. Look, you see, I don't know if you can see. You see that ID right there in that wall gearbox? That's my ID for work. And I fly for free, bro. So that just tells you what kind of job I do or where I work at. Oh, you would? Which Umberto? Which place you talking about? Which car? The Supra? Because put it this way, you guys remember that girl from New Jersey who concocted with her boyfriend and another guy that he was an invalid in the street and the invalid gave them $20 because they were out of money and a lot of people poured in. They opened up a GoFundMe page, and they got over $100,000, and those people are doing jail time now just because of a lie. Yeah, I listened to John Paterno. Yeah, I listened to Drippy's video. Yo, I got messages here on this phone by someone that texted me the other day through Messenger and told me about Omi. This person personally knows Omi, and she was the one that told me about his brother, which I'm not going to get into that. It's kind of a sad thing. So may you rest in peace. And she told me, and told me that it was Dexter that was behind it. It's Toyota Superplace FLZ95. Did you Google? They put. Did you see that number? Take that number and put it on download. Or just you can put it. You could just put um, Google search on plates, and when you Google search the plates, it'll come back to you. The make of the car. Um, I don't think you can get any information as to the owner unless you have um, access to the DMV in Philadelphia, or you're an officer, or you're a cop, or you could do that, or you work in a car dealership. Nah, not a pilot. I like planes though. I really like planes, but I do work in an airport. For you people that wants to know and blah blah blah, I do, and I fly for free. Man said Dog 3000. So, what do you guys think about the assistant? Is she a fake? Is she a sister? Is she is a lover? And did she buy the Supra? You know what? How could I be a janitor and fly for free at an airport? You stupid gearbox. You're really dumb. Yeah, I know he liked that before. John Paterno. When he was 1080p. All friendly. It doesn't bother me. I didn't say which airport I worked in. I didn't say which company I worked in. No one here knows my name. Geo could be synonymous. Oh, rude. Yes, I think it's a business move to get more to get more views. Yes, of course. But he could have done it. He could. If I was his manager, I would have done it a whole different. There are a lot of ways that you could have gotten your merch. You could have gotten your merch produced. You could have gotten your merch sold. You would have gotten more people to buy it than instead of doing it with a lie. The girl's a paid actress. Of course, people are gullible because people want that fast life. They want those cars. You can everything that he showed people, everything that for those people who are kids and are watching this video, are going to watch it later on. Everything that Omi claims that he has, everyone can attain to that. If you put your mindset to it, and if you put your heart and you dedicate yourself to it, you can have a Lamborghini. You don't need to be rich to have a Lamborghini. You need to have a good job so you can make a payment, and with good credit, you can live with your parents and own a Lamborghini. Yeah, no, Far Rock. I know the assistant is a part of the hoax. Oh, you said the assistant is part of the hoax, or is she separate from the hoax? Yo, that merch. Look at this. This was bought to me by one of the subscribers. I don't know if I think he said I don't know if he's a subscriber. He gave me $50 on Cash App the other day. He said, "Yo, go buy yourself a Hellcat because he knows I like hats." So I bought the Hellcat hat, and it arrived here today. So like I said, if you can have everything that Omi has, you just got to work hard for it. Or what he thinks she like. She looks like a man. I don't know. She ain't my type though. I saw her yesterday. Someone sent me her Instagram, and I saw her pictures. She ain't my type. Yeah, looks nice, right? Oh, we don't got this, bro. And he's supposed to be the original Hellcat, and he don't even got a Hellcat. That's merch right there. That's merch right there. Are you afraid of being sued? No. How could I be sued? Like I said in the video before, and I put in the, I cannot be sued for something that he said. You know, he started this. He started this trend, so I can't. He cannot. He cannot sue me. He cannot sue me. He cannot sue World Rat. He cannot sue um Adrian knows. He cannot sue any of us because he started this. None of us would have talked about Omi had Omi not said that he got an FBI raid. I don't know. He got that reloaded stuff. He got the shirt, the hat, the sweatpants. Omi just posted a pic of the title to the car. Is it under his name? Because he's not supposed to have anything under his name if he was raided and he's under investigation. The car was paid in full. He's just making controversy after controversy. He should just stick to what he does. And if his things is his cars and he wants to portray himself as a rich guy, then stick to that. There's a lot of people who have lied in Hollywood to make money, just to get to where they're at. That's all cool and dandy, but it's when you deceive people. You know, I don't like having people bust their ass at a construction site and making money, and then they feel bad for Omi and they be sending because Omi's doing videos, Omi's doing that. If Omi, I mean, let me give you something about Omi. If if it was true to the game, instead of buying you could buy the houses that you want. But instead of being true to the game, why don't you give that? Why don't you give if you were that? Why don't you give some of that money back? Why don't you invest in your community? Why don't you give to the homeless people? Why don't you that makes you who you are? Not say I got this, I got that, and then go preaching and you don't do nothing about it. That makes you a man. Like yesterday, all I had in my wallet was $3. I saw a guy in the street carrying a cart with bottles. I took out my wallet and I gave him $3. That's being humble because I don't know if I want to die tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to die later on. What I'm going to do with $3 in my pocket? Nothing. So I might as well give it to someone that's going to use it, whatever reason they're going to use it or she's going to use it. But I humble myself before God. I'm not like that. I don't know, Jimbo 203. What happened to the $50,000 that he was supposed to give when he reached the 200,000 plateau, 500,000 plateau in subscribers? I don't know. That's something that you have to ask him. Gearbox, you makes no sense. Why would I want his money or his pretended money? I don't know, man. I tell you to donate money and ignore me. Gearbox, this has nothing to do with money. This has something to do with deceiving people. If you want to believe him, Gearbox, that's on you. You do have an opinion. That man was Omi. Now this guy was he was blacker than Omi, taller than Omi, or could be in disguise. You never know. You like it, Manny? I got it today, man. He says the 50,000 is in the go-go bar. uh, Yo, Dub, that's the 25th, bro. We're 4 days away from me giving away $100. So you gotta tune in. I'm gonna do it live, though. I'm gonna do it at 12 o'clock live in the midnight Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, Jim, I bought it. Remember that day we were talking and that guy or that person, ARL, deposited $50 in my Cash App. He said, "Yo, get yourself some Hellcat merch." And that's what I did, and I got the hat today. Oh, mom. So Gearbox, you're Australian. I'm not a hater like you are, Mike. How am I a hater, Mike? You tell me. You kangaroo looking motherfucker. You tell me why do I hate Omi? I don't hate Omi. Umberto says it shows after the place have been looked up that the car was paid in full. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not here to go after what he has. I'm not here to go after how he make his money. I'm here after his deceitfulness. That people waste their money, their hard-earned money, to give this man some money so he can go spend it doing something else. I mean, you can spend it whatever the way you want to spend it. People are giving it away to you, right? I think Umberto is Omi's assistant. Like I said, there is no raid, and I think there was no raid. I can tell you that the second house he did buy because it does have his name on it as a buyer, but he did get it on a loan. Um, but you can have a loan. I can You can loan me the money or whatever the case may be. You could have a car. You could be the loaner. I mean, you could be the grantor, the grantee. I'm sorry, the grantee, and I don't have to be on a loan to be on a deed. How did I guess? Because you used the word mate. So tell me if I can gearbox, if I can decipher you, and I said that you Australian just by using the word mate, most people won't even catch that. Wouldn't catch on to that. And I caught on to them. How do you think I caught on to his lies? Because I'm very observant. Nah, man, Edo, man, because I started with the Trump impeachment. No one wants to talk about the Trump impeachment. They started talking about Omi. But we can talk about the Trump impeachment. Let's talk about that. That's more interesting than Omi. A lot of people are saying that Trump is not impeached until he goes to the Senate, and that's not true. People don't know how the Constitution or how the Constitution is written, or how our forefathers wrote it and gave certain cabinets the right to do certain things. Yo, oh, shut the fucks up. Gearbox, that's not the way you talk in English. Fucks. What's that? Fuck apostrophe S? That's not even a word. Jimbo, he is impeached. Totally impeached. And so Jimbo, why do you think he's not impeached? So I can clarify it for you that he is impeached. Well, let me frame it to this before you even go into details. If you decide to go into details, Republicans have you to believe that he's not impeached, but he is impeached. The House of Representatives have they have the sole wait, rude. If you hold the IRS, people come to you. I understand that. Wait, Jimbo. Hold on, Jimbo. Hold on, Jimbo. Okay. The House of Representatives has they have the sole discretion to not discretion. They have the sole authority to impeach a president. That's the House of Representatives. Once you're impeached, you're impeached. Now the Senate, when you take it to the Senate, either you're found guilty. I mean, yeah, you found guilty or not guilty, which is an acquittal. So not, and that has nothing to do with the impeachment. Now, when it goes to the Senate decides if you're going to stay, Canada Joe, if you're going to stay as a president, or you're going to leave, or they're going to kick you out, or they're going to let you, kick you out. No president has ever been taken out of office. When Bill Clinton was impeached, he got impeached by the House of Representatives. They have the sole right to do that. And when he went to the Senate acquitted him. Okay, that's when Al Gore came out. Richard Nixon was never impeached. Richard Nixon did resign a day before they was going to impeach him. A day before, you know. Joe Collins, how is Canada? So, so he is impeached. He is impeached. That doesn't mean he loses his right to do anything, but he is impeached. Now it's up to the House. It's up to the Senate to decide if they leave him if they leave him as president or he has to leave. Which they're going to leave him as president because, like I said, no president has ever been taken out of office, and he's not. They're not going to make that sham. And number two is the Republican-run Senate. I wish he was gone too. Look, Donald Trump has nothing, just brought nothing but hate to this country. I mean, we already had hate. He brought more hate. We already have racism. He had more. He has more racism. If you listen to him the other day, he rambled about how happy he was when John McCain died. John McCain was a decorated veteran who was a MIA, who was a soldier who was caught in action. He was missing in action. He was a prisoner. He was a POW. He was a prisoner of war. And this man, just because John McCain didn't like his ideas, didn't like Trump, and he's a Republican. He went against Trump. He made a disgrace of that man before he died. And then the other day, Diggins, the longest living senator that was ever in there, he says that his wife said, Diggins' wife said, "Thank you for everything." He could be looking for us. He could be looking at us from above, and this stupid idiot says, "Well, he could be looking. She said he could be looking down to us, and he said, "Well, he might be looking up," meaning that he's in hell. You don't do that. You don't do that. John McCain said John McCain can be in green pastures, or he may not be in so green pastures. You don't say that. Those are things as a president of any country you don't say. Well, WH, I don't think he's going to. My belief is, I don't think he's going to be. I don't think he's going to get a second term. There's a lot of Republicans out there that are. He actually, when Trump talks, he puts his foot in the mouth. There's a lot of Republicans that didn't like what he said about Diggins. There's a lot of Republicans that are not liking the way he's acting, and a lot of Republicans, if you ask them, I'm talking about Republicans that do think, not Republicans that are traitor trash. But I'm talking about they do think, and again, this is what I think. And they want, if it goes to the Senate, they want McVeigh, they want all these people that he refused to let. He didn't let them testify. So these Republicans want these people to testify. So because they're his right hand man. Now, grant you, all you people are talking about. Maybe some of you Republicans are saying that he's not. He didn't do anything bad. But the people that spoke on the Senate, that spoke on the hearings, those were people that he picked. Those are people that said that yes, he convoluted. That yes, that he was a pro quo. That yes. There's a lot of people that gone to jail on hearsay alone. There's a lot of people that gone for life, and because they said they murdered someone with no body, but no evidence, nothing. Well, Trump gave a 3.1 raise to veterans today. I don't know, so my thing with Trump is I never liked Trump even from the beginning, even when he was a businessman, because everything Trump touches, he destroys. His father was a businessman. He's not. Trump has gone into bankruptcy numerous times, but people don't know that, and people don't know that Even though they said the economy is good, but that economy was already happening when Obama was here. So he inherited that. Yes, Jimbo, he does not like the vets. I cannot understand, and for the life of me, in any president, whether it was Obama, whether it was Bush, whether it was Clinton, whether it was Trump, none of these presidents has ever given the vets the treatment that they need. You know how much these guys go out there and they fight. Fighting is not easy, bro. I live in a block here where I live at. The other day, this motherfucker took out a gun and shot a motherfucker 3 times right in front of my face. But luckily, the other guy just got in his car, boom, but right in front of me. So can you imagine just seeing that shit day in and day out for a year and a half? That's gonna traumatize the shit out of you if you don't know how to handle it. So when they come to the states, they get no psychiatric evaluation, they get no medical evaluation. If they have no jobs, they lose their homes because they can't afford the home. So and then you don't want to do anything for them, and that to me that's pathetic. Trump went to Afghanistan on Christmas Day. Didn't he? I don't know. And if he did, that's the only thing he can do. That's the best thing he could do because he want to give his troop. You as a president, you have to as a president you have to show face. White people get troll and white people rule the world. You're so stupid, troll. Look at that. Troll Nikki said, "Kingio, fuck your opinions. Opinion. There's no opinions. Opinion. There's no such thing as opinions." Yeah, y'all pretending your 401k is booming. But you know why your 401k is booming? Other people's 401k is booming because of the tax break. There, if you Google it, I'm not lying. The other day came out over 30 companies in the United States don't pay federal taxes. Why do you think he doesn't show you his income tax? Why do you say? Because he himself does not pay federal taxes. So how would it look that the president of the United States don't pay taxes, and you, as an American citizen, as a harder working American citizen, do pay taxes? The tax breaks were all for the rich. So of course, Netflix didn't pay tax last year. JetBlue didn't pay taxes last year. Um, Amazon didn't pay taxes. You just Google companies that didn't pay tax last year. There's over 30 American companies that didn't pay taxes last year. So if your company doesn't pay taxes, that's money that you're saving. So of course your 401k is going to be more productive because they can give you more. But then they can give you more, but they keep the rest of what they keep it to themselves, not reinvesting in the company, not reinvesting in the employee. Trump is the new antichrist. you know, so that's why he did the tax break, is to help the wealthy. When he did the tax break and it came into law, Warren Buffett, Warren Buffett, I think he's like the fourth richest person in the world. He made $11.5 million just for that day, because when the tax break law went into effect, um, it included him, and boom, 11.5 million in one day. Yeah, I know, right, Jimbo? He says blacks are this, Mexicans are rapists. I mean, come on, everybody. This is what I don't like about presidency anyway. Not just Trump. Any of them. No one has yet to do a reform on on immigration, right? So if stop I don't like when people say, "Oh, Mexicans come here and take our jobs." That Mexicans come here and do this, and these people come in to do that. No, Mexicans come here and they bust their ass. They work for what people don't want to do. A person does not want to work in a fucking tomato in a farm for $10 an hour or $15 an hour. You put a white person there, or they say white person there, and they want to unionize the whole fucking thing. Then you lose money. So they come here and they want to be productive, and they do the jobs that we don't want to do. That's the plain and simple truth. Man, John Jones, if you see, I guarantee you, that's why he hasn't showed it. If you see Trump's tax return, I'm going to say zero on his federal taxes. Zero. No, mass immigration is not good for any country because you got to first take care of your own. That's the way I see it. You got to take care of yourself, your own. So if any president was smart, he will, all those immigrants out here that have been here 10, 20 years, you know what you do? You give them a social security number or you give them a like a TIN number and you have them pay taxes. You have them put back. All those kids that are here or they come here illegally with their parents, have them go into the military, have them serve 2 or 3 years or 4 years of military service, give back to the country. Because there are some people that come from another country, they come here, they have kids, and the kids are already American. I don't like that. There are countries where you give birth and they tell you that kid is not from this race. I mean, he's not from this country. He's from your country. We're not going to give that person citizenship. And I don't like that. I want to take care of us first. And then if we have left, and then we take care of other people. No, Cho Nikan, I don't have everything figured out. If I would have everything figured out, I wouldn't be talking. But I have opinions. Mine are opinions. Yeah, but the stock market is up only because they think Trump is smart and not. Right now, right now with the stalemate that he had with China, the farmers are suffering. The farmers in Philadelphia were saying the other day that they're not going to vote for Trump if they feel betrayed. But Poland Spring has fluoride in it. Well, just bottled water. I'm drinking for my liver because I have medication that I take, so I don't want it to fuck up my liver. Yeah, I know his tweets move the market, and that's good. I guess that's good for the economy. But people just listen to the way Trump talks. His English is remedial at best. When he opens his mouth, he talks so much. He talks so much. I just a man who does not speak at his level and does not speak proper English and is just rambling, and that's what he does is rambles and rambles and rambles. And the other day he was at the White House and he started talking about toilets, how they're gonna fix toilets, how they're looking into fixing toilets, how people are washing themselves with toilets. What the fuck is wrong with you? And then he goes, so then he goes, and then he goes, have you seen the part where he said that one time he went down to the Virgin Islands and he met with the president of the Virgin Islands? Motherfucker, you are the president of the Virgin Islands. Didn't they teach you that in geometry? I mean, not geometry, in geology class, in social studies. Come on, bro. You're the president of the United States. These are things that you're supposed to know before you hit that country. Or let's not say this. Let's not say that. It's an island. It's a Virgin Islands. It's the American United States Virgin Islands, which you are president of. He says, I met with the president of the Virgin Islands. What a dick. Well, he's not allowed to have stocks, but his people are, but his company does. Look, put it this way: everywhere he goes, he has someone with him. Did you see that? I firmly believe that anyone that's in the Senate, anyone that's as a president, your family should not be involved in anything either political, should not be involved in anything in any business that has to do with with America. It gives us a bad name. Like with Joe Biden, his son was in Ukraine on that company. He doesn't know anything about it. Why was he there? I don't know. But my thing is that if he was so concerned about Joe Biden's son, he should have done this years ago. But you're doing it now because he's your rival, and then the way you do it, you go about it, and it's on paper where he says, "I need you to do us a favor." That's what he said because it's on paper. But you tell me if that's not over, that's not abusing power, of course. And then you held the aid to Ukraine, because you wanted him to say you wanted the president of Ukraine to go on the news and say that you're gonna go and you're gonna investigate Joe Biden. So once the president of Ukraine would have done that, Joe Biden's credibility would have gone down. Anyone would say, "No, I'm gonna vote for this guy. He's corrupt." And I'm gonna say something. You know what? I will not vote for Joe Biden. He might have good ideas, but the only reason that I will not vote for Joe Biden is something that he said the other day. There was a guy that was talking and was giving him his opinion, and he said, "Come on, fat boy, you want to go down and do some push-ups? And you fat, sit down anyway. You don't do that." And then he apologized, but you don't do that. That to me was just completely turned off. I'm not going to vote for him. I will not vote for him. If you could talk about that, even that man is allowed to give his opinion, and you're going to insult him like that, you're going to trash talk him like that. No, you don't do that. Well, John Collins, there is no evidence that suggests that they spied on him. Bernie Sanders is good, but his ideas is expensive. He wants to do college for all. Do you let me ask you something? Would you prefer college for all, or would you prefer vocation and school for all? Because everybody's not college bound, but everybody has a desire to do something. So if you can get someone a vocation, like Tro Nikin, if you can give a vocation where this person could be HVAC technician, or he could be a mechanic, or he could be or he can be a nurse, or not a nurse, or he could be something else. Give him a vocation that he can open up his own business, and that's good. You're giving him a trade, but everybody's not college bound. Just because you go to college does not mean you're going to succeed. You can go for business administration, or you can go for whatever profession you go to. It does not mean that you're going to succeed at that field that you take. There is no guarantee. But if you do a vocation, there's a guarantee that if I work as a mechanic and I'm a mechanic, I'm going to get myself a job as a mechanic, because people want, there's cars everywhere. You can open up your own mechanic shop. Slowly but surely you can open up. So I prefer having free vocation over college. You can give some incentive. You can still do the Pell Grant. You can still do those grants. That you don't have to pay anything. But to do a college free for everybody, no. The only reason that Germany has college free, Canada has college free, because they have high taxes. So you could do that with high taxes. And with high taxes, from what I understand, John, you're from Canada. You said you're from Canada, John Collins, Joel Collins, and the streets are clean. There might be crime, but not like something like here. And you pay instead of taxes, it's called a VAT tax. So you pay that VAT tax. You pay 20, maybe 25%, right? But you know what you're getting. You get free insurance for all. You get everything, but it comes with a price. But I don't mind paying the price if I know that we all treated equally. You can't say that here. Who would I vote for right now? I like Yang. Not because of his $1,000, because all the $1,000 a year, all $1,000 a month is going to do is that he's going to take away the program for a food stamp, and then you take away that food stamp money, and you're giving them real money. That all it does, and it'll add up more. And most people would say that don't think or say, "Oh, I'm going to get $1,000 a month." Nah, that shouldn't work. No, if you're going to give $1,000 a month, then you should do something different. It's like in welfare. If you get welfare, I believe you should work for it. You should either, whether it's community service or there's something that you should work for it, because there's a lot of people out there who's never put into our government, who has never put into our never paid $1 in federal taxes, and they get welfare. So they prefer living off a food stamp instead of making something. I said Yang, but I like Bernie. I do like Bernie because he's for the people. He's always been for the people ever since he went into Congress. The only thing about Bernie that scares me is that what if he croaks, and then who he chooses for vice president. You know, look at that, Joe Collins. The weed in Canada is legal. Yes, I believe so too, John Paterno. In some states they do, but I believe that people should get drug tested for food stamp, because a lot of people take that food stamp money and use it on drugs. to buy drugs. I know in Puerto Rico they took that out. In Puerto Rico, you were able to get 25% of your food stamps, so maybe $40 a month, or every 2 weeks, or every 2 weeks, or $30, and the United States government took that off of them. So now it's just strictly food, but you can go to any store, not any store. You can go to some stores and change your food stamps. Jimbo, Bernie always had good intentions. His intentions ever since he was an independent were always good. If you look at his trajectory when he first started to now, he's always been for the people. His his mantra has not changed at all, and that's what I like about him. He's he was for the people, and people don't see that. People see what they want to see. A guy at Trump that insults everybody and their mother. That's the guy that you want as that's the guy you chose for president. Someone who insults you, someone who does this to you, someone who insults handicapped people, someone who insulted the vets, a vet, and then the other day he insulted a man who just passed away, who gave his life to Congress. Come on, man. That's not a president. That's a bully. Yeah, Joe, Bernie was screwed in 2016. So was Hillary. I didn't like Hillary, and I was a Democrat. I didn't vote for her, and I didn't vote for Obama. And I'm a Democrat. There's something about them that I didn't like. You know, I didn't like Obama because when the BP oil spill did, if I would have been president, I would have had my army, the army, the army hardcore school of engineer. No, the army engineer corps. I would have had them sweep that up the following day, all that oil, and then I would have billed um, BP for that mess. I would have made him a nice little bill. Then you're paying for this. But he left it there too long. A lot of animals died. A lot of people lost their jobs because they lived off fishing and stuff like that. It was just a disaster. And I think that he could have done something about it earlier. He didn't do it. Oh yeah, but Kamala Harris just got out. She just got out. She didn't have the people behind her. Cool. Did he mention the hat? Yo, Humberto, did he mention the hat? Did I have a hat? He doesn't. Yeah, she dropped out 2 weeks ago. No, I didn't vote for him. I didn't vote for Obama at all. Well, I was in Puerto Rico, so I couldn't vote for him anyway. But if I would have been in the States, I wouldn't have voted for him. Yeah, that would have been a good one. You see, the only way that you can defeat Trump right now, if you see these Democratic, if you see when the Democrats when they're doing the debates, we have to as a country. And if you're a Democrat, fine. Yo, Hip Hop Love, I got this on Amazon. It came in today. One of my subscribers sent me $50 in Cash App the other day. Said, "Yo, I want you to buy Hellcat merch." And there you go. Got here today, and I said I was gonna rock it. This is gonna be that guy. When we talk about Omi, this is gonna be it. I should put an Omi right here because he's supposed to have a Hellcat. Yeah, he has a car. I don't have a car, but I have a hat, which is better than a car. So we as a nation, if the Democrats want to win this election, and when they do the debates, they got to stay away. They got to stop talking about Trump. Start talking about what you're going to do for the country. Stop talking about saying, "Well, I'm the best man for Trump. I'm the best man." You're throwing. We already know about Trump. I don't want to hear about Trump. I want to hear about what you're going to do for the country, and that's what kills people. Oh, Trump! No, you gotta stay away from Trump. Stay away from Trump. Don't talk about Trump. Talk about what's happening now, what you're going to do in the future, what you're going to do in your first 100 days, because that's very important. Your first 100 days is very important. Like the president of El Salvador, in the first 100 days, that man has done more for that country than any of the presidents that Salvador has ever had. Look at that. He's been on for 3 minutes and he has $55. Only his smart life on account. See, I cannot have smart chat or whatever the case may be because I don't have the subscribers. But that's okay though, because I work hard for my money. I bust my ass in what I do. Yes, legend. He's a con man. So if you guys see Omi and if he talks about me, tell him, yo, King Geo has a Hellcat hat from one of his subscribers. He got money, but I got a hat. You see, a Hellcat, a cougar. Thank you, Joe, for subscribing, bro. So, and going back to him. So if so, he's a wannabe. Well, hip hop. I asked him the other day a question and he ignored me. I don't know if you saw me, but he ignored me. So I don't need I don't need to talk to Omi. If he wants to clarify something, he has something against me by me saying what I gotta say. Let him come talk to me. We do a live, and that's it. I'm not cloud chasing because, like I said, I don't knock what he's doing. I knock the way that he did it. The last video that he said he got raided, and a lot of people are feeling sorry for him because of that raid, and I don't like that. His IPTV, you can if you want to subscribe to that. If you want to give him money, blah blah blah, that's fine with me. We all deep down inside, we all gotta hustle. We just don't know how to. Why we don't know how to take out that hustle. He knows how to take out his hustle. So how does he do it? By renting cars, or he knows people that loan him car. He is a construction. He works in construction, so he knows a lot of people that will help him out. Not Joe, money and everything because you can't take that shit with you when you die, bro. You just can't. You know. But it is what it is, man. Oh, you follow my channel by search by Trump Live? Yeah, because today is supposed to be a day that we talk about Trump and Tekinashi 69, but people started talking about Omi, so I went that route. But I'm still interested in what the people have to say about Trump about his impeachment because this is something that I don't give a shit what he does the rest of the time that he's the president. But this is gonna go something. This is gonna be an asterisk next to his name, impeach, and that for me that's satisfied. That's satisfaction. That for me is satisfying. Tag your headlines with Trump URL and you get more subscribers. Okay. Y'all see Mercado, what's up? Pray for him. He needs it. He does. Someone told me he was talking one of his video about suicide and how he got depression. But if you're that depressed, go talk to someone. If you want to commit suicide, then you need yeah, Tekinashi is the rapper. Yeah. Because I was going to talk about Tekinashi because I wanted I wanted to see what people thought. Is he a snitch or is he not a snitch? What do you think? You know, I want to get away from the Omi thing. Omi boring to me. He's a fat slob um, that knows how to calm people, and people still go for him. So well, he can threaten all he wants, legend, but he's not. It doesn't phase me. I know what I know. I know the law, so he can't do shit to me. He could do it to the other people, but anyway. And you guys, if you guys want to get to good business and you want to buy good merch, really for your car, or something like that, Adam knows he has a business. I want to talk to him about it because I want to see if I can get into that. And he has a good, nice business: clothing, women's clothing for cars. He has cars equipment. He has computers. So go check him out. You think I listen to Umberto, man? What the fuck kind of name is Umberto? His mama should be ashamed. Like Umberto, yo Umberto, come over here. Get over here, Umberto. You know, Wiz Khalifa. But buddy, yeah, you listen to me. Whether he's a snitch or not, he was facing 37 years in prison, the minimum. And he figured, yo, I'm 20 something. Did I come out when I'm 50 something? I'm gonna miss on this. I'm gonna miss on that. So he snitched. I may see something wrong with it. I mean, I see, because the only thing bad about that I see wrong with it is that if we all did this together, then we all go down together as a trooper. That's the way it is. I don't play that game. You and I go rob you, like I said before. You and I go rob a bank, and we go together. We get 20 years. We get 20 years together. Not that bullshit that I get 20, you get to go free because you talk. That's that bullshit. No, that's not happening. Because when I get out, I'm gonna find you. Well, Jimbo, it all depends, man. Let me see. Let me see. Even if you were in a gang and you were 20 years old and you were facing 37 years, would you snitch or would you do 37 years with a bunch of guys that you don't even fucking know? No one should join a gang. Be joining a gang is stupid. Why? Because you feel that no one loves you, so you want to join a gang. Join the army. Do something. Join the Boy Scout if you're that young. Yo, CEO, what's up, Mercado? What's up? Talk to me. Tell me what's on your mind. Fuck 69. I never heard of 69 until you got in trouble, bro. To be honest with you. No, who would join a gang? Why gang? That's stupid. I'm my own gang. You know what I got? I got Jesus, I got God, I got the Holy Spirit, and I got all those brothers and sisters who believe in God. That's my gang. And even if you're an atheist, but you're a good person and you're good to people, you're in my gang too. That's a good gang. Also, Guy Fisher, he's back on his 1080 vibe, to target 1080. All right. JC McCarter says, fuck Omi. Yo, all you guys that are on here, yo, subscribe, bro. Subscribe. I'm not Omi because I make money, you make money. I'm not doing it for that because I don't care. But the other day I was looking at my account, I was like, wow, I got 53,000 views and only 6% of only 6 people, 6% subscribe. Just keep on subscribing. Even if you don't watch the video, just subscribe. Now the Feds, that's what he said. The Feds wants to see his dad. Really? You fucking with me, right? Manny FC. What would be now? Tell me what would you think would be the Omi challenge? Yeah, you both did your time, which is cool, because you in jail, you look out for each other, blah 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 blah. But yo, how much time did you do, Jimbo? Yeah, he said, I know, but he's making his money. Yeah, I know, guy. He's not doing that. Where's he live? Is he on Instagram live or is he doing Facebook? Um, or is he doing YouTube? Who is Omi? Omi's a guy who has a house where he had a lot of cars and he pretended to be a rich person. Um, and he had fancy cars and he portrayed those cars as to be his. I think they're not his. He's getting 90. Yeah, but those not yo Joel. Those 99 cents donations. If you get 100 of those, that's $100. All right, so okay, Jimbo, you did 2 years. 2 years is nothing. 2 years go by like that. Now think about 2 years compared to 37. That's a lot of years. But like I said before, if you cannot do the time, don't do the crime. It's plain and simple. It's just like some guy robs a bank or a guy robs this and go shoot some cop. You don't be shooting at a cop because this cop is doing his job. If you have not gone, if you don't go out there stealing, then the cop won't be going after you. So don't be blaming the cop. Don't be shooting the cop. He's doing his job. He has to arrest you. That's him. He's making. Look, he's making his money. Rodney's making his money because they got the views, they got the subscribers. And people. Well, I feel bad for Omi, but and people be asking for advice. He's he's not an entrepreneur. He's not a businessman. He just from what I from what I hear, he's just a scammer. People be saying he owes people millions of dollars. I don't know if it's true. I can't say it's true, but hey, yeah, no, he was talking. They were talking about the minimum was 37 years, the minimum. But when you snitch, those look at Sammy the Bull Gravano. He was the one that boom boom did the trigger for John Gotti, and he got witness protection program, and he killed. So it's not the lawyer. It's what you say. I know, Jimbo. I'm gonna try to get those subs. But thanks, man. Man, you have assistant. I don't know. I don't talk too much about her because she's just not part of my talking to because she's just a girl and she's just in it with Omi. And I can't say nothing bad about her because she wasn't in that video. She's on the video now, but she's never talked bad about me. She's never said anything bad about me, so I can't say anything about her. She looks like a transsexual. I don't know, bro. I saw someone sent me her IG the day before yesterday, and I said, well, let me look at this girl. And I don't know, bro. I don't know. Some of my subscribers say, yo, she look good. She look. I don't know. Some people say she look good. I don't know, man. Not to me. I don't know, hip hop. She's getting paid. How could she be getting paid? She's the one that bought him the Supra. Legend, she looks fire. Hell no. Bro, Legend, you think she's hot? Ah, nah, man. You disappoint me, Legend. You change your name. Michelle Obama is a man for sure, but she's a good. She looks like a good person though for a man. Ronnie Sepulveda said she looks like a dude. I don't know. I'm not gonna make my comments on that, but I know she's not my type. Not body wise, not look wise. No, she be rocking the same Balenciaga in every video. She a broke girl. Worth a condom. Condemn? You meant condom, Legend? Well, for the Balenciaga she can get in DH Gates. That Felicia's for fake $50. So Jimbo, so remember that 2 years to 37 years is a lot of time, right? You imagine just being in fucking prison for 37 years with the same motherfuckers every day in, day out, watching their ass, the boss. Get the fuck out of here. But if you did the crime, you should do the time, bro. It should be. If they gave you 50 years, then you do fucking 50 years. Fuck it. But damn, the same shoes every day. You open up a beer, Joe. I used to be an alcoholic, and I have 6 years sober, and I miss my drinking days. But I don't miss them that much. I don't miss them as much as I miss drinking. I mean, I used to drink a lot every day, but I don't have no regrets. But I had some good times. Ronnie used to follow him. Now you're not following him no more. Well, if you're not giving him any money, fuck him. Nah, cause yo, I used to drink. Oh, I used to drink yo the big ass bottle of Bacardi, like the liter this big, every day for 20 years, bro. Well, when I was in New York, I used to drink just plain beer every day, and then I moved to Puerto Rico. It was Bacardi because the beer here in New York, a beer I can get a beer for 50 cents. Over there, a can of beer was like close to $2, and that didn't do anything for me. So I would used to buy a little small bottle of this of Bacardi, and I used to drink it every day. I used to drink 3 or 4 of these every day. 20 years for the past 15 years. Before that was just beer. And I decided I'm tired of waking up in the morning drunk. I'm trying to waking up in the morning throwing up and honest with you, everything I had I sold. It was. I was tired of being tired, but through all that, I was a single father. My baby's mom left us. I raised my daughter since she was 10 months old. Um, but through it all, I never left my daughter's side. I was always with her. She's 18 now. I don't know, Manny. Remember, his Supra was bought. Like I said, he bought a house in August. He paid $1 million for it. That he did do, but again, that was on a loan. So the mortgage company paid for that loan. Either he signed it or someone signed it for him. I don't know, but he's on the deed because I did see that. I did look that up. Nah, Marty, my drinking days are over, bro. I quit. I don't. Like I said, I missed it with somebody. Like when I want to watch a baseball game or a football game, I wouldn't mind having a beer or two. But I know if I have one beer, I'm gonna go back to this the way I was before, and I'm not gonna risk 6 years of sobriety just to do that. I've come too far. I've come too far. I've gained too much to just lose it all. I refuse. Oh, the water. Why you say I need to drink 8 of those? You say I'm fat? Yo, I swear I would smoke weed, but I don't know how to roll, man. But someone told me that. Someone said, "Yo, you Puerto Rican, you know how to roll?" And I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck? What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?" And so I'm supposed to just because I'm Puerto Rican, I'm supposed to know how to steal cars too. Hey, well, he's a legend. He's a pathological liar, and the thing with pathological liars is that they believe their own lies. Well, no, there is not. Far Rock Perico. Man, if I got some Perico, look this. I was sharp. What you do? Snort that shit? Nah, I'm alright the way I am. He's unstable. You think? Probably he is unstable. Like I said, he hasn't gone on YouTube that much, like the way he used to. I guess he wants to let things slow down and let things. When he says he doesn't want to talk about it, he's saying, "Okay, I don't want to talk about it because people are going to be asking questions, and he's going to get all upset." Because the other day, like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, I saw a video where a guy was interviewing him on the phone, and he said, "Hey, Omi, why didn't you call a lawyer when you first got raided?" He got real heated. He said, "Yo, what fucking kind of question is that? You don't fucking ask that question. That's a fucking stupid question. Who asked that?" Man, fuck you, man. You're not even a real reporter, bro. That's a legitimate question. Why didn't you call your lawyer? Fuck YouTube. Fuck that. I'm calling my lawyer. I gotta get this hand. I gotta get this shit. I gotta get this shit straightened out. He probably shipped his crap in containers to the Dominican Republic, and all those donations are paying it off. Could be. Could be. Is he Dominican? And yo, white people, when you say his last name, stop fucking the last name up, man. That's a Spanish name. Take it with pride. It's Carrasquillo, no Carrasquillo or Carrasquillo or Carrasquillo. Carrasquillo. Take the syllables, separate them. Carrasquillo. Well, anyway, guys, it's been fun. I like the merch. Amazon. I'm gonna have it on for every video that I do. If you guys have something new, let me know. This was supposed to be Trump Day, bro. You guys fucked it up with me. I'm just joking. All right, man. So, guys, take care, man. God bless you all. Just subscribe. Let's. I don't want to get to Omi's level, but let's just pass that 1,000 threshold, and we just keep on doing it. And stay tuned for December 25th, 12 a.m. to see if you get the $100. The $100 and I'm gonna make this disclaimer are for new subscribers. Those who are old subscribers are not into this, but my new subscribers, those are the ones who I'm going to put on the. I'm going to do the the $100 for, because it's not fair for my new subscribers. I mean, it's not fair for my new subscribers that the old subscribers get in and they never comment or whatever the case may be. So it's not fair for my new subscribers. So I want to do it fair, and I want to have all my new subscribers in. So all those new subscribers, you guys are going them out. Just be looking on the lookout for December 25th at 12 o'clock midnight. All right, guys, take care, have fun, enjoy the weekend. What about me in new? In new, I don't know. Hip hop, you must finna go watch Omi Life. Hell no, I wanna eat, yo. I just bought some rice with some chicken, and I haven't eaten that. I wanna eat that. Fuck Omi. All right, yo, hip hop. I don't live Omi, bro. I like that though. You see, haha, you will, Brandon. You will be the first. Peace.